What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to Anime Champion Simulator. Today, as you can see, I have this arrow that's stuck to me. It won't go anywhere until I finish the fusion quest. We have a mini update, which is a fusion quest, and also 1.5x damage and also 3x luck. So if you don't have those astrals, this is your time to get them. As for today's video, I'm going to be taking Ascension 5 Rengoku that already has the atomic quirk on it. I'm going to mix it with all of the other cosmic quirks in the game to show you guys the best results on the DPS dummy and also the Devourer. And this one has the best mob ruin on there. So let's begin. First up, we have Atomic Titan, and according to the guys in the ACS LB Hub, this is one of the worst combinations to have as of right now, unless maybe in the future they update it and maybe they make Titan better. I have no idea, but as of right now, update 21.1, this is what Titan Atomic does with the warrior affixes. 29.2 is the peak DPS, and on the Devourer we've got 9.38A. And of course, with the mob ruin, the help of the mob ruin, it gives us a 10.5x crit multiplier. 1 minute on the clock and the damage is 3.45B. That is not a lot compared to, the Atomic Titan. But next up we have the same quirks, Atomic Titan, but this time it has the Ancient Magus affix. And let's look at the difference. And you guys decide which one is better for you, Warrior or Mage. That's up to you guys. But let's look at the peak DPS that's about to appear. Seems like it's 118A, which is pretty good. I think that's pretty decent, right? For Atomic Titan. Here's the stats we have with the Ancient Magus affixes, and of course I'm gonna fast forward the whole Diva run so it's not boring for you guys, but take a screenshot. This is gonna be very, very helpful and useful information to you guys. With 1 minute on the timer, it stopped at 4.54 billion. That's for the Atomic Titan with both of the skin affixes as Ancient Magus. Next we have Atomic Black Hole. If you're wondering which one is better, is it Atomic Black Hole or is it Atomic Crimson Demon? Well, you guys are gonna find out in this video, because coming up next is the peak DPS for Atomic Black Hole, and I will tell you from now, it is not better than Atomic Crimson Demon with the DPS dummy. However, Atomic Black Hole is much preferred and better on the Devourer, and that's only because you can spam on the ult. You get more chances to spam there, whereas the Atomic Crimson Demon is one of those, like for example, tournaments when you have to one-shot the boss. If you have like a boss setup, that's when you need to have Atomic Crimson Demon. This might seem like it's gonna be a winner for the Devourer, 5.07B towards the last minute, but there is another combination that did much better. Next up we have Crimson Demon Atomic, and this one is basically gonna be the best for the dummy because it's gonna do the most damage, much higher damage than Atomic Black Hole, but in a short amount of time. The Atomic Black Hole, you can spam the ult, your ability, and it does more damage over time. But if you have stuff that needs to have the highest damage at the shortest time possible, then you go with this combination. I think that's the best way to put it. This isn't better than Black Hole isn't better than this, but it's two different things. In my opinion, That's why you need to have different teams. If you can't have different teams, then go with one hybrid team and try to get the best of both worlds, basically. But here we go. This is the Devourer run for this. 4.14b is what Atomic Crimson Demon did, and 5.07b is Atomic Black Hole. For the Devourer, you might as well have Atomic Black Hole instead. Next up, we have Atomic Boxer, and the only reason why this has to be on here is to tell you guys to not use this instead of Titan Boxer. Do not. Titan Boxer is much better than Warriors, or much better for Warriors than Atomic Boxer, unless maybe in the future they somehow buff the Atomic and add more punch damage to it, or maybe make something else or buff other stuff, then yes. But as of right now, Titan Boxer is much better than Atomic Boxer. It's always good to compare the differences, and sometimes the difference may be minimal, but for the sake of testing purposes, let's go ahead and test out how this performs on the Devourer run. It's powerful. 4.99b is what it did on the last minute, kind of close to Atomic Black Hole, but I would not use this instead of the usual combination for Warriors. Next is the Warrior FX version of Rengoku Ascension 5 with the Atomic Boxer quirks on here. 44.8 is what it did constantly on the DPS dummy. However, on the Devourer, here we go, this is both FXs, and towards the end of the video, I'm going to compare Titan and Boxer versus the same setup that I'm using here, which is Atomic and Boxer as well. By surprise, because I did not expect Atomic Boxer to be better in the Devourer than Atomic Black Hole, Atomic Crimson Demon. I mean, Black Hole is much better than Crimson Demon to begin with for the Devourer, but this really took me by surprise. Next up, for the sake of saying that I combined all of the cosmic quirks with Atomic, we have Atomic Blessed. And you never know, maybe at some point where this Astral becomes the new Boros, maybe we're gonna have to use Blessed, because right now the meta seems to be for luck teams and stuff like that. Or maybe not now, but in the future we're gonna feel it. We're gonna have to have Blessed as part of, or Blessed plus something else, either a Titan, Boxer, whatever the case is, just to get currency while our luck units try to get the capsules from the summon orbs, unless they maybe change stuff in the future. This is hilarious that Atomic Blessed ended up being better than Atomic Titan. I don't know why people say that that's the best quirks to go with, but it's very bad. There's just nothing that's good about Atomic Titan, unless maybe they buff the punch damage of one of the quirks in the future. But for now, as of 21.1, the update, it is not good. And finally, we have Atomic Celestial. Now, this might be a surprise to a lot of you guys. It was for me, I have to say, it was definitely a huge surprise for me. However, on the DPS dummy, this is the peak DPS with the Atomic Celestial, 97.1, which is, you know, it's Celestial. You don't expect Celestial to be any good. I mean, who does? except when you go to the Devourer and then you do Atomic Celestial, you see that there's 11A average DPS, but the boss DPS is 21.6, whereas Atomic Black Hole was 16.3. Well, here are the results. I thought I made a mistake on here. I thought that maybe I had Atomic Black Hole or Atomic Crimson Demon and suddenly it kicked in and gave me a better score, but no, I went to check. I have Atomic Celestial. Could this be it? Is this the new thing? Is this the new meta to have Atomic Celestial for the Devourer? Well, the results show us that this is the best way to go. In fact, I was at rank 28, and once I changed my mages into Atomic Celestial, I'm now at rank 13. That was only one run for me, didn't get stunned, but it made a difference for me, and I hope it makes a difference for you guys as well. Here's some additional information for you guys, and it's all thanks to Magenta Purpose. Thank you so much for letting me share this on here. Magenta is one of the main contributors for the ACS LB Hub, as well as being a tester on ACS itself, on Anime Champions, and also does so many carries and helps people out. Very active, really great guy, and also one of the people that I love to hang out with, especially on the voice chat on the VC while we are gaming and maybe doing those dungeon runs. Anyway, this is the information provided. Rengoku Ascension 5, Omega 5, no Harmony, no Ruins. These are the results. As you can see, Atomic Titan is garbage compared to Atomic Crimson Demon and Atomic Black Hole. What a lot of people are looking for is the best of everything. What's the best solution if you can only stick to one quirk combination? And if that's the case, then I would highly recommend that the best thing to go with is Atomic Crimson Demon. However, if you have certain different teams, let's say, and you have a team for bosses, a team for tournament, a team for Devourer, then switch around. Go with Atomic Black Hole if you want to have like if you want to keep on spamming on the ability button and just do more damage over time. Those really long boss battles, that's where you want to use Atomic Black Hole. However, for stuff like the DPS dummy and maybe the tournaments, that's where you need to have Atomic Crimson Demon, and Atomic Black Hole will be useless over there. So the answer to which quirk combo you should have, it all lies on you. All the information is here, and I hope that this makes a difference for you guys. Next up, you can tell that Titan Boxer is still better than Atomic Boxer. Given the fact that Atomic is so tough to get, you wouldn't want to make the switch. You will actually be less powerful if you do it, and I hope that you can stick to Titan Boxer for your warriors. And now for the 10,000 Robux giveaway, in which 5 winners will each win 2,000 Robux worth of something in Anime Champions, and I will only be gifting the people that have their usernames in the comments. Here we go. Nice video, bro. Keep going. You should make Ascension 5 those Astrals. I wish I could, but the Ascension cards are so tough to get, like 100 to make one Ascension 5. It's crazy. Next up, we have Pika, aka the game mod Pika. Congrats. But then again, I asked if they wanted the 2k Robux and they said to re-roll it and give it to someone else. So I messaged the one person that I think really deserves it for all the stuff that they have done for Anime Champions, and I hope that they accept it. Third winner here, Jonathan2440. Congrats to you. The Grim User, congrats on being the 4th winner on here. And last but not least, enjoyed watching you open one more. Thank you, and congrats to Only Light and to all the winners as well. If you want a chance to win a 2x Ruin Game Pass, all you have to do is be a subscriber, like this video, and comment down below with your Roblox username, and I'm going to be announcing the winner on the next video, as well as the previous video, which is 140k gems. I'm going to announce that on the next video as well. That's the end of today's video, everyone. I hope that this information was helpful to you guys, and I hope that you guys have a wonderful day or evening wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you all on the next one.